150-pound Great Dane that nobody could keep was about to be sent to a shelter for the third time. Then, a single mother said she'd take him for 1 week. That was 2 years ago, and what this dog did at 2:47 a.m. while a toddler slept in the next room is the reason that little girl still has a home today. His name was Odin, a 150-pound black Great Dane with legs like a small horse, a head the size of a watermelon, and a body so tall he could rest his chin on the kitchen counter without standing on his toes. He had been through 3 homes in 14 months. The first family said he was too big for their apartment. The second said he knocked their grandmother over twice in 1 week. The third just stopped responding to calls. Sophie Calloway's best friend was the third owner. She called Sophie on a Tuesday night crying, "I can't do this anymore. He ate my couch. Not a pillow, the actual couch. I need someone to take him for a week while I figure this out." Sophie looked at her 18-month-old daughter, Rosie, sleeping in the next room, looked at her 900-square-foot house, and said the words that would change everything. 1 week. That's it. Sophie was 29 and had been doing it alone for 8 months. Her husband worked on oil rigs in the Gulf, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and the schedule had just shifted to 3 weeks on. That meant 21 days at a time where it was just Sophie, Rosie, and a house that made sounds at night she tried not to think about. She wasn't scared. She told herself that every evening when she double-checked the locks. Odin arrived on a Wednesday morning in the back of her friend's SUV. He stepped out and his head was level with Sophie's chest. He looked at the house, he looked at Sophie, then he walked straight through the front door like he'd already decided this was his. Sophie's friend drove away 15 minutes later. She never came back for him. The first 48 hours were a masterclass in chaos. Odin's tail was a weapon of mass destruction. It cleared the coffee table in 1 sweep. It knocked Rosie's sippy cup across the room 3 times in a single afternoon. He tried to sit on the couch, and the couch moved. He tried to lie on Rosie's playmat and covered the entire thing. There was no room left for Rosie. She sat on his back instead. He didn't move. That was the moment Sophie realized something was different about this dog. Odin was 150 pounds of clumsy, uncoordinated, furniture-destroying chaos with every human in the world, except Rosie. With Rosie, he moved like he was walking on glass. He would lower his massive head slowly when she reached for him. He would freeze mid-step if she toddled in front of him. When she grabbed his ear, which she did about 40 times a day, he would just stand there, blinking, waiting for her to let go. He never once pulled away. Rosie's favorite thing in the world became brushing Odin. Every evening, she would grab the hairbrush from the bathroom, climb onto the couch, and brush his head while cartoons played on the TV. Odin would sit perfectly still, eyes half closed, his entire 150-pound body relaxed, while an 18-month-old girl groomed him like he was her personal project. It took her 20 minutes every time. He never moved once. Some stories are just too good to keep to yourself. The second ritual was the balloon game. Rosie would carry a blue balloon around the house, and Odin would follow her everywhere, nose inches from the balloon, play bowing every time she stopped. His front legs would stretch out flat, his chest would hit the floor, and his tail would go like a helicopter. 150 pounds of Great Dane doing a play bow for a toddler with a balloon. It happened every single day after lunch. By month 3, Sophie had stopped looking for someone to take him. The 1-week deal was over. Odin slept outside Rosie's bedroom door every night.